Milwaukee, the time has come for our very first competition, JCB Racing. All of our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been sorted into a bracket based on a random draw. The 4 fastest from this round will advance to the semifinal round. All right, Milwaukee, who's ready for JCB Racing?
In the left lane, make some noise. It's John Zimmer Sr., Zombie. Up against Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Gravedigger in the right lane. And right now, our drivers will get staged. You can take a look at our staging lights. What they're looking for is 4 amber lights, and then of course, that light to go green. Let's go racing! Your winner, Matt Cody in Gravedigger. And Matt Cody in Gravedigger will now advance to the semi-final round. He will also now be 5-3 on the season. And it is time for our next matchup. Make some noise for our left lane, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. And in your right lane, get those fins up for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Let's go green! Now that was a close race. I think we need a replay, guys. Let's take a look at the video board for the super glue, glued to the action replay. Such clean passes. Gosh, what do you guys think it is? Megalodon takes that victory. She advances now to the semi-final round. Goes ahead and adds a win here on the season. And it's now time for Team Crazy, the Robbins brothers out here in the left lane. You've got Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. And in the right lane, it's Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. 2 brothers going head to head here. They're gonna go ahead and get staged. Waiting on those additional amber lights. And they will go ahead and get restaged. You can see those staging lights go red. We have 4, let's go racing! Your winner, Crazy Train! And And just like that, Triton Robbins will go ahead and advance into the semifinal round. And we just have one spot left. About to see our final pair here. In the left lane, we've got Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And in the right lane, it's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. We will await the staging lights. Just a reminder, the outside amber lights mean that our drivers need to fire their lights and fire their engines and head to the starting line. 2 amber lights means they are staged and ready to go, looking for that green. Terminal Velocity takes that win. And just like that, our semifinal bracket is complete. It'll be Gravediggers Matt Cody against Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Then our second round there will be Crazy Trains Triton Robbins against Terminal Velocity John Zimmer Jr. 2 second-generation drivers there. So that is definitely an amazing matchup. Only time will tell who will walk away 8 points or richer towards a BKT Overall Event Championship.
Milwaukee, the time has come for the JCB semifinal round. We started with 8 Monster Jam superstars, and we're down to the fastest final 4. Milwaukee, who's ready for the JCB semifinal round?
All right, Monster Jam fans, who thinks Angelina Knock in Megalodon will take this win? Pretty good crowd, but who thinks Matt Cody and Gravedigger will take the victory? Your winner, Gravedigger. Angelina Knock, though, still giving you guys some action there, showing you some big air. Has to show out for her family and friends. Just like that, Gravediggers Matt Cody will advance to the final round. But there's one more spot, and it will all come down to this. In our left lane, we've got John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. And in our right lane, it's Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. 2 second-generation drivers, legendary fathers in the sport. Both of their fathers here today. Don't forget, we're looking for 4 amber lights there in the staging lights. Let's go green! Your winner, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, we have reached the JCB final round. The winner of this round will earn the first 8 points and take that top spot on our BKT overall event championship leaderboard. Milwaukee, who's ready to meet our JCB final rounds contenders?
In the left lane, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. And in the right lane, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Matt Cody and Gravedigger with a 6-3 racing record. Triton Robbins 7-3, but who will take this win? Only time will tell. Our drivers will go ahead and fire their engines and get staged there at the starting line. Monster Jam fans, make some noise! And it was too close to call. Let's go ahead and look at the replay. Here it is, the super glue glued to the action replay. And our winner, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. And he will improve that racing win. He'll go ahead and improve that racing record to 8-3 on the season, grabbing his second competition win here in the JCB racing competition. In just a moment, we will get to hear from him and our pit reporter, Carlos. Show him some love, Milwaukee.
One more time, give it up for your racing champion. Triton, you came into this weekend our racing leader. You had the most wins in racing out of anybody else in our series, and you continue that trend. How does it feel to take out such an awesome competitor in Matt Cody in the finals?
Oh, it feels great. Like I said earlier, there's such a stacked lineup here. It feels awesome. The train is going on the rails, off the rails, you name it. It's running great. We're feeling good, and we're ready to go.
So you have obviously started off this competition ready to rumble with a lot of momentum. We have the two-wheel skills challenge up next. Anything that you're working on for that competition?
I'm getting pretty good at the stoppies. I like to maybe try to do a walking wheelies, change things up a little bit, put some good points on the board for you Milwaukee fans.
Milwaukee, get those horns in the air. Give it up for Triton Robbins.
Congratulations to Triton Robbins, who grabs 8 overall event championship points there, closer to a BKT championship. And of course, he will be in the lead over Matt Cody and Gravedigger, who grabs 7 points. And then tied for third right now in that overall, Angelina Knock in Megalodon, as well as John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Tied for 5th here, we've got a 4-way tie with El Toro Loco, Plain Crazy, Sparkle Smash, and Zombie. And that will move us right next to our new competition. We've got two-wheel skills challenge coming up next, and here is the criteria. We need your help. Drivers will get to make 2 attempts each, so I will remind you once they've got an additional attempt. Here you may see stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. I gotta tell you, Monster Jam fans, this is one of my favorite competitions. Be on the edge of your seat, and don't forget to take pictures and videos. Hey there, Monster Jam fans. Up here at the desk, and I'm joined by my new friend, Mason. And Mason, how excited are you to be here at Monster Jam? You are behind the Monster Jam desk. What's this feel like?
Really excited.
I am so glad that you are really excited. I'm really excited because we are going to play a game up here. We're going to play an animated race thanks to our mini jam race. So let's go ahead and look at the video board. We're going to have 3 racers. We're going to have El Toro Loco. We're going to have Gravedigger, and we will have Megalodon. And who do you think is going to win this race?
What are the names again?
We've got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon.
Gravedigger.
You think Gravedigger? Anyone else think Gravedigger? All right, well, only time will tell. Let's go ahead and get our race started in 3, 2, 1. And they are off the line. Gravedigger right now with the lead, Mason. You may be right, but he pulls it up in the corner. Still seems to be in the lead. Oh, El Toro Loco now takes that lead. A nail-biting race here. Fans, go ahead and yell out, who do you think is gonna win? So close here, oh yes! And that will be a Gravedigger win. That black and green wrecking machine always tallying up wins. Well, Mason, I'm gonna go ahead and send you home with this amazing Monster Jam prize thanks to Trekkin' Pals. And we are so glad that you came here today, but we gotta get the energy up here at Monster Jam. We are about to do another competition, so I need you to yell, "This is Monster Jam" in this mic. I'm gonna count you down, but fans, help him out. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is Monster Jam.
Back to Monster Jam action. And it is now time for our two-wheel skills challenge. We are so excited to bring you the very next competition. And of course, we will have some criteria for you. And Carlos, that is where you come in.
Exactly. We're here to get ready for the two-wheel skills challenge. First off, I've been telling you guys all night, judgeszone.com. Judgeszone.com. We're gonna need you to pull that out. Type in the code MIL and be ready, because after each pass, we're gonna rely on you and your official fan scores. You guys during this competition are looking for that wow factor, the time upon 2 wheels, the creativity, the use of all of our different obstacles. And with all that information, you guys are armed to be the best judges here in Milwaukee. So, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Up first, please welcome to the track, John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Go ahead and get those zombie arms ready. Up there on the pod and brings it forward in almost a nose wheelie there. Some old school action, classic Monster Jam wheels. And he still has an additional attempt.
Scoring is open. Give it up one more time. John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Score now.
That's right. This is your first opportunity to score our Monster Jam superstars at judgeszone.com. That code is MIL. That is short for Milwaukee. And it is time to score now. You have just about 10 seconds. Don't forget to scroll down and click submit. And scores are now locked. The score for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie is 4.713. That will be the score to beat. Without further ado, it's time to bring out that bold unicorn. It's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Jamie Sullivan already has a skills win here this season. Can she do it again? Only time will tell. Make sure you guys have those cell phones out, ready to score. Is a popper. She pops it up onto the pod, doing a nose wheelie moonwalk at the moment. What she's doing is using that 2-speed power glide transmission, and she is moving from reverse into second gear to use the torque of that Monster Jam truck. Absolutely incredible attempt here out of Jamie Sullivan, and she still has another attempt.
Give it up one more time for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. This is your opportunity, fans, to scan that QR code, go to judgeszone.com, and get those scores locked in.
Carlos, I'm seeing so many fans score together here. And don't forget, you do need to consider both attempts. It does look like that dirt was a little slick on that side, but you have to consider that she had an amazing first attempt, holding that truck up for so long, and now the scores are locked. The score for Jamie Sullivan is 8.114. Very well deserved, and that will put her in first place. Now go ahead and make your arms like a plane to welcome in Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. Uses the log stack to pop up here, showing you guys a nice nose wheelie. A little bit of movement in the rear steering as well. That is a technical move out of Montana Robbins. And he still has an additional attempt. Amazing execution here.
Milwaukee, give it up one more time. Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. If you guys like those nose wheelies, flipping around into a moonwalk, give them your scores at judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com.
There you have it. Make sure that you are scoring right now. Don't forget to swipe on down and click submit. There he is, very proud of that run. I love that he used different obstacles here as well. I hope you took that into consideration. Now our score to beat is Sparkle Smash, Jamie Sullivan with an 8.114. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is 8.554. That will be your new leader. It's time for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. With his new and vibrant El Toro Loco body made of fiberglass, pushes Montana Robbins right off the track, says, "This is my turf." Let's see what he's got. He wants to hear you, Milwaukee. Nice execution, so much precision. Wow, dancing on that left BKT tire, just one wheel. And also, you got some smoke out of those nostrils. He's got another attempt. That was a lot going on at once there for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Pops it up there for a moonwalk, bring it into a nose wheelie. Great visibility there through those Lexan panels.
Scoring is open. Give it up one more time. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. 20 seconds left to go on judgeszone.com and lock in those scores.
You know what to do, Monster Jam fans. Go ahead and score now for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. He says this is one of his favorite competitions, and he has been able to learn these moves so fast, only being with Monster Jam for 2 seasons. And our score to beat is Plain Crazy with an 8.554. The score for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco is 9.063. That will be your new score to beat. And it's time for our next competitor here in the skills competition. Let's hear it for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Running an old school fiberglass body. It is in its 15th year anniversary. We love to see these pieces of classic Monster Jam history. Once again, make some noise for Crazy Train. He does have an additional attempt. Pulls it up there on the nose for just a little bit. utilizing that ramp to get some momentum. Nice nose wheelie moonwalking up the ramp combo.
Scoring is open. One more time, let's hear it for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Scan that QR code, go to judgeszone.com, lock in those scores.
Triton Robbins looking for his first skills win on the 2025 season. Will it be now? That is up to you. Just a few seconds left to get those scores locked in. Go ahead, look at the video board for a reminder, thanks to our original super glue, glued to the action replay. And just like that, scores are locked. Let's see the score for Crazy Train. .581, enough to be put in 4th place. Up next, to make some noise, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. These 1,500 horsepower trucks may be loud, but don't forget that he can hear you in there. We just saw a very serious Matt Cody face there in the end cab. And the dirt just slips out under him in his second attempt. Going to go ahead with a different idea here. Pops it up on the nose, a nose wheelie. And moonwalk combo.
Scores are open, Milwaukee. Scores are open. Give it up one more time. Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
And he will be looking for his second skills win. Gives 2 attempts there. And you know, you've got to consider, guys, that this track is continuing to change. So our drivers are having to adapt to it as they go. They're having to feel it in their Monster Jam seats here. So really great attempt there on the second one. And the scores are now locked. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is 7.568. That will put him in 4th place. And let's talk about what we've just seen. Right now, Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco holding that first place spot with a 9.063. A strong score, but still potentially beatable. Plain Crazy Montana Robbins, 8.554, just a little bit behind. Sparkle Smash, Jamie Sullivan with an 8.114. Gravediggers, Matt Cody is surprisingly 4th place with a 7.568. Crazy Train, Triton Robbins earns a 6.581. And then John Zimmer Jr. right now in Zombie with a 4.713. But there is still more to come. Are you guys ready for some more skills challenge? Well, we will be back with that action pretty soon, but let's take a live look in. You guys can see Stadium Series West in Kansas City. This is Zach Garner in Wildside. He represents Team Overboard Motorsports. And let's take a look at this action here right now. This is live in Kansas City. You guys can also watch on YouTube. You can watch all 5 series. And let's go ahead to our next competitor. It's John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. There is that in-cab video. You see that game face on, ready to add an additional win to his resume, and he's waving to you fans. Some friendly competition here between John Zimmer Jr. and Terminal Velocity and El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez. Beautiful balance there on those front 2 BKT tires. Something about John Zimmer Jr., he just makes this look so effortless. A slow roll up the pod and back down. So much control here in this Monster Jam truck. Getting ready for his second attempt. Wow. And the steering wheel is out of the window. The amount of control he has of this Monster Jam truck right now is insane.
Milwaukee, give it up, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Go to judgeszone.com, scan that QR code. Now is your opportunity, Milwaukee. 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores.
That's right. If you see your neighbor and they're not scoring, let them know. Be a part of the action here at Monster Jam. John Zimmer Jr. eagerly awaiting the scores. The score to beat right now is El Toro Loco with a 9.063. And the score for Terminal Velocity is 9.344. A fantastic score. It gives him first place.
Milwaukee, get ready. It's time for Megalodon 2-wheel skills.
Wisconsin, let her hear you. she utilizes that log stack, tries to get up as a popper. Looks like that dirt did give away. You've got to think that is a little bit softer on that side. Feeling the track beneath her.
Scoring is open, Milwaukee. Scoring is open. Give it up for the hometown favorite, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. You have 20 seconds. Go on judgeszone.com to lock in your scores.
Some serious creativity there in that second attempt. Very amazing run there out of Megalodon's Angelina Knock. And the scores are now locked. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is 4.557. A little harsh, but that puts her in 8th place. That means your winner is Terminal Velocity's John Zimmer Jr. This will be his second skills win here on the season. He does have the highest average skills score on Arena Series Central. And in just a moment, we will get to hear from our pit reporter, Carlos, who will be catching up with John Zimmer Jr.
Milwaukee, one more time. Give it up for your two-wheel skills champion. John, you have two-wheel skills competitions and 2 wins in both of those. What has helped you turn it around this week?
Just consistency is key, man. I've been saying it since the beginning of the season. It's been playing out for me so far. This track is actually super different compared to last night's event. The top of this pod is super slick, so it makes it a lot harder for getting these nose wheelies and stuff down, but we made it work out.
Now, you've got some momentum coming. You just are coming off of an overall event championship win. 1 more half of competitions left. What do you have in store for us?
Just gonna keep playing my game, man. Not gonna be worried about any of these other Monster Jam drivers. Just gonna come out here and do my thing. Hopefully you fans enjoy it and score me pretty good. I'm having a great time, Carlos. These fans have been electric. We got another half of Monster Jam still to go. Let me hear you, Milwaukee.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
And Monster Jam fans, it is now Monster Jam halftime. Here at Monster Jam, it always gets better. So we have some high-flying superstars during halftime. Our freestyle motocross riders will hit this track. 4 of the very best in the world will be here right now in Milwaukee. But now go ahead, stretch your legs and grab a souvenir from the merchandise stands. Go ahead over to the green screen photo booth in section 101 or grab some concessions, grab a bite to eat, and come on back to your seats for more action. And now take a look to the video board because we've got some awesome messages, our VIP messages from our fans to our fans.
Milwaukee, this is the opportunity to see some of the most high-flying stunts here at Monster Jam. Our FMX riders are gonna start off with a couple of warm-up jumps, but don't be fooled, they're warm-ups, but they're still some of the coolest tricks you're gonna see all night. Start practicing right now for giving them your energy, because later on we have the best trick competition, where you, the fans, will have the power to decide who our FMX champion will be for tonight. Tonight, our competitors will be Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, TJ Tiffany, and Greg Duffy. Couple of more warm-up jumps left, Monster Jam fans. Let them hear it. One-handed tricks, high-flying stunts. The higher you cheer, the higher they fly. Milwaukee, what do you think? Give it up for that Superman. Nick Desmond flying around the arena. Hitting us with the lazy boy. And finishing up the warm-ups with a backflip. All right, Monster Jam fans, even in the warm-ups, you've already seen some of the craziest, most high-flying tricks of the night, and now it is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Get those phones ready. This is another one of those competitions where our riders are relying on you to score fairly and accurately. And here's how it's gonna work. Each one of our riders will fly across the arena using one attempt to get their best trick in front of all of you guys and impress you guys enough to earn that high score on judgeszone.com. All right, Milwaukee, let's give it up for our FMX Best Trick Competition.
Up first, make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is out of Boston, Massachusetts. Here we go.
What a backflip. Give it up, Kenny Haskell. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores.
Starting off the best trick competition with a backflip is diabolical. That is insane. I don't know how everybody will be able to keep up with that. Great job out of Kenny Haskell, but it doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you think, and scores are now locked. The score for Kenny Haskell is 8.189. That will be your score to beat. And up next, let's go ahead and welcome our next rider out of Norfolk, Massachusetts. It's Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond on his Yamaha Zinger. He has been riding for 23 years. Here we go.
Scoring is open. Milwaukee, give it up, Nick Desmond. 20 seconds left. Go on judgeszone.com. Score now, score now.
Really nice KOD out of Nick Desmond. Completely straight balances on that Yamaha. Absolutely incredible. Go ahead and get those scores locked in right now. Here we go. The scores are locked. And the score for Nick Desmond is 7.904. That will put him in second place. And it's time for our third competitor out of Orlando, Florida. It's TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany on his Kawasaki 450. He is an international stunt rider. You may have seen him in Avengers Endgame. My favorite thing to watch him in is the Outer Banks, where he plays Meatball. If you haven't watched that, make sure to look out for TJ Tiffany.
Another backflip, Milwaukee. Give it up, TJ Tiffany. Judgeszone.com, scan that QR code and lock in those scores.
A one-handed backflip out of TJ Tiffany. But was it faster? Was it higher? Was it better than Kenny Haskell? Only time will tell. The scores are now locked. And the score for TJ Tiffany is 8.679. A great score there for TJ Tiffany. Puts him in first place. But it's not over yet. Last but certainly not least, make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is out of Graysonville, Maryland. He's repping his Kawasaki KX450. And he is the world's first double front flip in a professional competition. He was at the Nitro Circus Games in Salt Lake City. He is also the 2016 Nitro World Games winner. So let us hear it for Greg Duffy.
Backflip with a heel clicker. Give it up, Greg Duffy. Go to Judgeszone.com, lock in those scores, lock in your scores.
Really great moves out of Greg Duffy. A backflip heel clicker. That is another one of my favorites up there. And you can see the camaraderie between TJ Tiffany and Greg Duffy, telling him good job. And scores are now locked. The score to beat is a 9.114, but the score for Greg Duffy is 9.514. That means your winner of the best trick competition is Greg Duffy. And in a bit, we will get to hear from Greg Duffy alongside our pit reporter, Carlos, but I have been told TJ Tiffany, AKA Meatball, has a little message for you fans.
All right, Monster Jam fans, that was a great best trick competition. You crown your winner, but these guys have so much more left, and I got a message from TJ Tiffany here for all of Milwaukee.
Hey guys, we can barely hear our bikes. You guys are so loud. We're having fun. You guys having fun? All right, my boys and I, we're gonna get out here and do an FMX couple trains where we're all gonna try to get up here in the air at the same time. You guys ready for this?
Milwaukee, give it up for the grand finale! All right, Monster Jam fans, looks like they are at the end of the arena lining up for the first round of our grand finale. High-flying stunts, trust in their partners, give it up. I think we got another one of those in us. Let's find out. Back to back to back to back, Milwaukee. All right, Monster Jam fans, for the final time tonight, let them hear it. Your superstars of US FMX.
Once again, that was Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, TJ Tiffany, and Greg Duffy. Make some noise for your US Freestyle Motocross riders. And we'll go ahead and catch up with our winner alongside our pit reporter, Carlos.
All right, I'm here on the pod with a very familiar face this series. Give it up one more time for your FMX champion. Greg, you gotta tell me, what was it like the first time that you hopped on one of these dirt bikes, and did you ever imagine that you would be here competing at the highest level?
Yeah, never in a million years I would have ended up here. I grew up racing. I started when I was about 7 years old, and yeah, got the call from Travis Pastrana one day asking me if I wanted to try freestyle out, and here I am.
That is amazing how young you got started. This has basically been a lifelong journey. Is there anything else left that you're working on, thinking about? Take us through that journey.
Yeah, I mean, we're always pushing each other, all of us, and yeah, just trying to better ourselves and better the show for you guys. You guys are some of the best, fans in the world, so we just want to put on the best show we can for you guys.
Now, there's a lot of Monster Jam fans that go way back, but there's also some FMX fans that know exactly who you are and the legend that you've become. Do you have a message for those fans that have followed your career?
Yeah, I appreciate all the support. You guys are some of the best fans in the world, and yeah, go get some dirt bikes and get those kids on some dirt bikes.
One more time, Greg Duffy. All right, Monster Jam fans, we flexed, we danced, we saw some high-flying moves, but now it's time to get back to some more Monster Jam action. Our next competition is the Donuts competition. Once again, get those phones ready at judgeszone.com because you have the power to decide who is crowned our champion. I want you guys to look for the speed, the number of revolutions, the control over the Monster Jam truck, and then that wow factor that we are looking for in this competition. Milwaukee, are you ready for the Monster Jam Donuts competition?
And we're gonna go ahead and bring out our first two trucks for donuts. Our first competitor here in the donut competition, put up your plain arms for Plain Crazy.
Scoring is open. Milwaukee, give it up. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores.
You know what to do. You got to consider the number of revolutions and the speed there in the donut competition. The first opportunity to score donuts is Plain Crazy. And scoring is now locked. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is 7.035, a strong score right out the gate. And our next competitor, put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
With the steering wheel out the window, give it up, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Scoring is now open. Judgeszone.com. Scan that QR code and give him your scores.
Really awesome donuts there out of John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, and he adds that extra step. Steering wheel in hand, steering wheel out the window. Scores are now locked. That score for Plain Crazy was 7.038, but the score for Terminal Velocity is 8.477, your new leader. Up next, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
All right, give it up one more time for that Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores, Milwaukee.
You know what to do, Monster Jam fans. Go ahead and score now. You can scroll down, make sure you click submit. If you see tabulating, that means your score was counted. And scores are now locked. The score for Crazy Train is 7.173. That will put him in second place.
Monster Jam fans, you heard about it earlier. He had a broken axle, but I'm getting word he's back in the competition. Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Give it up, Milwaukee, Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
And he's dizzy getting out of that Monster Jam truck, and it makes sense. I would be dizzy too. Incredible donut revolutions out of Matt Cody in Gravedigger, but it doesn't matter what I think. Right now, the score to beat is terminal velocity with an 8.477. But the score for Gravedigger is your new leader. A 9.588 is going to be a very difficult score to beat. Up next here in the donut competition, get loud, it's Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Judges zone is now open. 20 seconds left. A score now.
And there he is, coming out of that cab, letting you guys know that it was crazy in there, but that he is A-OK. And of course, now our scores are locked. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.580, enough for second place. Go ahead and get your zombie arms ready. Please welcome for our donut competition, John Zimmer Sr., Zombie.
Scoring is open. One more time, give it up, John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. 20 seconds left to lock in your scores.
Just a few seconds left to get those scores locked in. If you haven't been scoring with us yet, it is not too late. Go to judgeszone.com, type in the code MIL or scan to score, and swipe up or down on the BKT tire. And the scores are locked. The score for Zombie is a 6.396. That will put him in 6th place. Did look like it was hard to catch traction here on this side of the track. Gotta wonder, Carlos, if our other drivers are gonna have a hard time with that as well, being on this side. Definitely looks like the side El Toro Loco is on was a lot more slick. But on the side closer to myself, where Zombie was, a little bit on the tacky side. And we have 2 more drivers here in donuts. A little bit of a power steering issue. And our light is green. Make some noise for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Make some noise! That's Angelina Knock, Megalodon! Wow! She won donuts yesterday, and with moves like that, she might just sweep the weekend. She pulls off a cyclone, and I was told right before this run, she's having some steering issues. Looks like it's a power solenoid. You can consider that sort of like an on and off switch here for our Monster Jam trucks. Our scores are already locked in. There she is outside of that window. Our score to beat right now is Gravedigger with a 9.588. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is .37, so close, but still a great score. It will put her in second place. Now, don't forget to score here, Monster Jam fans, for your last competitor, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Really great donuts out of Sparkle Smash. Fans, I don't know how you're going to choose. We have so many great competitors out here today getting dizzy for you Monster Jam fans. Just a few seconds left to get those scores locked in for Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash. The scores are now locked. And the score to beat still remains with Gravedigger with a 9.588. The score for Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash is an 8.911. That will put her in third place, which means your winner of the donut competition is Matt Cody Gravedigger. Congratulations to Matt Cody in Gravedigger, who adds an additional 8 points here to this competition, here to this overall event championship, potentially. We'll get to catch up with him and Carlos.
All right, I am on the pod with your Donuts champion. Matt, I know the previous event, you were a little bit disappointed in the circumstances that surrounded the donut competition. You bounced back from truck issues and got that win. What is going through your mind right now?
Phew, Carlos, I'm still a little dizzy out here. Man, I tell you what, came out here for the skills competition. My first hit didn't go as planned, made me a little angry, so we put a little anger into the next hit, a little too much. We broke the axle like you guys seen during intermission. Unfortunately, man, we got a rear broken locker right inside the differential. The crew guys were working hard, but we couldn't have enough time to fix it. And I got to come out here and get some more points. And, you know, these people come out and spend their hard-earned money to see Gravedigger and all these other trucks. So I said, put it back together. We'll run it in three-wheel drive, and sometimes it pays off. That thing came out spinning and spinning and spinning. Got me all dizzy. Milwaukee, you guys having fun so far? Let me hear you.
Shout out to your team putting in that work during halftime, even during the first part of the competition, making sure you could come back out and compete. Gravedigger is known for freestyle. What is going to happen during the next competition?
Well, hey, like I said, it's already broke, but we're just gonna keep on breaking it more. We don't have drive in the left rear tire, so she's gonna throw us around, but man, I'm an experienced driver. I know how to handle it. That's what I told him in the back. Put it back together. Let me come out here, have some fun for these fans, throw it down, and we'll break it even more. We'll roll it over, we'll do whatever we gotta do. Maybe you guys might even see a backflip. Who knows? Because the louder you guys get, the louder we're gonna get. Who's ready for Monster Jam Freestyle?
Monster Jam fans, Matt Cody now leading the pack with 19 points in Gravedigger after another competition win. Terminal Velocity's John Zimmer Jr. holding on though with 16 points. Then a tie for third right now is El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, as well as Crazy Train, Triton Robbins. We're gonna finish off the pack with Sparkle Smash in fifth place right now, Jamie Sullivan, followed by Megalodon's Angelina Knock, Plain Crazy Montana Robbins, and Zombies John Zimmer Jr. But there is still one last competition here at Monster Jam. One of my favorites, a lot of the reason the Monster Jam fans come out because you will get to see our drivers in their freestyle competition. They must complete at least 15 seconds to be qualified for a score. They'll use all of the ramps. They'll have to be really technical with their moves. You're gonna be looking out for combination moves, that wow factor, and creativity. So we are looking forward to getting started here pretty soon for the freestyle competition. What do you think, Milwaukee? Are you ready for more Monster Jam?
Milwaukee, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Scores are open. Scores are open, Milwaukee. Give it up one more time. Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
And make sure you guys are getting those scores locked in for the first time here in freestyle. Angelina Knock with an awesome freestyle ends it in a gnarly crash. You can see our safety officials checking in on her now. So the biggest process right now is she has the opportunity to get out of that Monster Jam truck if she would like. She could also stay in and wait for them to flip her over. Scores are now locked. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is 7.750, and you can see she is getting out of that Monster Jam truck. She had to see you fans.
Monster Jam fans, it is that time again. I've got some prizes to give it out, and I've got two awesome Monster Jam fans that are gonna help me out. First of all, let me introduce to you guys our fans. Can you say your name, buddy?
Emilio.
Give it up for Emilio and
Javi.
Javi, shout out to Javi. I see you guys are awesome Gravedigger fans. You showed up to the pit party, got that autograph. Go ahead and look up at the video board. We're gonna play a game, okay? Which we will find out here in a little bit. All right, there we go. So we got, what are the Monster Jam truck bodies made out of? It's a little bit of a trivia for you guys. So we have A, B, C, and D. You know what? I'm gonna give it up to the fans around us. Anybody got any guesses of what the material is? All right, there's one common answer that I keep hearing. Are you guys ready? You guys got an answer? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
D.
D. All right, let's send it up to the team. What is the correct answer? Give it up. You guys got the answer correct for being such good fans and getting the answer right. I have tickets to an awesome show. You guys are gonna get to go to Disney on Ice, you guys and your family. So I hope you're free in a couple weeks because you're gonna come back here. How awesome is that?
Thank you.
Of course. Shout out to Monster Jam. Shout out to Disney on Ice. I think it's time to get back to some more Monster Jam action.
Monster Jam fans, let's go ahead and do another little game. I have my friend Banks here with me today, and Banks, today we are going to do the helmet shuffle. We're going to take a look at the video board in just a moment, and we will explain it all. But Banks, I heard you're 5 years old today. Is that true? How old are you? 5. You're 5 years old. Happy birthday. Let's go ahead and play this game. Take a look at the video board for our helmet shuffle. So Banks, you're gonna have some help from our Monster Jam fans out here in the stands. What's gonna happen is you see these helmets right here. There's a trophy underneath. All you have to tell me is which one you think the trophy is under. Do you think you can do that? Give me a big, loud yes.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and mix them up. First, it's gonna start in that second helmet, Banks. And we are gonna mix it up. Now, Fiserv Forum, make sure that you are yelling it out if you think you know the answer. All right, do we think it's under number 1? Do we think it's under number 2? 2. Banks thinks 2. How about 3? Anyone for 3? Oh, I don't know. Could be 3 as well. Let's take a look, see if you're right, Banks. He locked in number 2. It's not under number 1. It's not under number 3. Banks, congratulations. Give me a high five, man. I had lost it. You did such a good job just now. You were right. It was under helmet number 2. I'm going to go ahead and give you this Megalodon plush toy. Here you go. And I am so glad that you came up today. Now, we're going to look in the camera. We're going to wave. And also, like I said, it's Banks' birthday. So on 3, a loud happy birthday, Banks. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Banks. And it is now time for our zombie driver to hit the track. It's John Zimmer, Sr.
Milwaukee, you know what to do. Give it up for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. 20 seconds left, 20 seconds left. You know the drill, judgeszone.com. Score now.
That's right. Make sure that you are swiping up or down on that BKT tire for Zombie. And he was absolutely showing you some awesome hits. Big air, Monster Jam is worldwide known for. That score is currently locked in. Let's take it to the video board for the score for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. A 7.488. Enough for second place. Up next here in Freestyle, you guys know the bells. Make some noise for Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Scoring is open, Milwaukee. Scoring is open. Give it up one more time for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left to lock in those scores.
Nice crash there from Gravedigger. We love this crash madness here at Monster Jam. Monster Jam wouldn't be what it is without a few rollovers. Matt Cody giving you guys a good freestyle. The score to beat right now is Megalodon with a 7.750. And the score for Matt Cody driving Gravedigger is 7.696. A strong, solid score that puts him in second place.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time for another game. I need all of your help. So I have this little game called Copy Can, where our Monster Jam superstars are gonna show you some of their best moves, but I think you guys can do it better. So Jamie Sullivan, show us what you got. All right, Monster Jam fans, let's see if you can do better. Shout out to the driver. All right, that's pretty darn cool. Let's see one of our other drivers. John Zimmer Jr., what do you got for us? Triton Robbins, what do you got? And finally, I know you know this one. Senior, show us what you got. All right, Monster Jam fans, it's time to get back to the action. Coming up next, give it up for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Potentially an attempt here at the first ever backflip here in Milwaukee. Show him some love, Wisconsin.
Scoring is open, Monster Jam fans. Give it up one more time for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
An awesome backflip there, almost a corkscrew backflip at the moment, and almost a save there at the end. It was so close. Had a little sidewall save there potentially, but now he's gonna go ahead and get out of that truck and say hello to you Monster Jam fans. I say he did it. I think that is it. The first backflip here. The score to beat is Megalodon with a 7.750. The score for El Toro Loco is 9.219. Your new leader and the score to beat.
All right, Monster Jam fans, that was an incredible run by El Toro Loco, and I'm over here with Scott, a El Toro Loco fan, proud with the shirt, with the plushie, with the hat, killing it. I had to come over and talk to him. All right, you said earlier that you'd be down to help me with a game, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you head to head against one of our drivers. You're gonna look up on that screen. We're gonna have a timer, and you're gonna have to name as many animals as you can before the clock expires, okay? You ready? Got your brain going? Hey, fans around him, feel free to shout some animal names to help him out. You guys down as well? You guys down to help out Scott? All right, a couple of you are. I need some more help than that. Come on, guys. All right, 15 seconds on the clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Rhino, elephant, hippo, giraffe, lion, dog, cat, pig, mouse, horse, bull, monkey.
Time is up. 12 animals. All right, let's see which one of our drivers you're gonna go head to head with. Actually, shout out Jamie Sullivan. Let's see if you got her.
Cat, dog, monkey, gorilla, horse, unicorn, frog, donkey, cow, bird.
All right, Scott, you know what that means. You took down Jamie Sullivan. I know you got a plushie, but I think you need one more. How you feeling?
Great!
That's what I'm talking about. All right, team, let's go back. Check out that replay of that Monster Jam action.
And that El Toro Loco run was just so good. I think I want to see it again. If you guys want to see it again, look up at the video board right now for the super glue glued to the action replay. I gotta say, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, I think that makes the highlights for this weekend for sure. All around Monster Jam highlight there out of the El Toro Loco driver and the 2024 Rookie of the Year. Give it up one more time, Monster Jam fans, for El Toro Loco.
Oi, they're asking me this kind of question at 10:30.
I would rather win a World Finals championship because of all the epic drivers there.
Win a World Finals championship. Been in Monster Jam so long, I've been able to not win a tour championship, but I have won in every arena.
Up next, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash.
All right, Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. You know the drill, 20 seconds left to go on judgeszone.com and lock in those scores.
A really great run here out of Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She's going to be looking for her second freestyle win. Will it be now? Only time will tell. Definitely swipe up or down on that BKT tire and click submit. I've just got word that scores are now locked. And the score for Sparkle Smash is 7.579. That puts her in fourth place. And go ahead and get those plane arms ready. It's Montana Robbins, Plane Crazy.
Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. You know the drill, judgeszone.com, scan that QR code, and lock in your scores.
Just a few seconds left to get those scores locked in for Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins able to get some high flying air there in a Plain Crazy, maybe even got some sky miles for that. The score is now locked in for Montana Robbins. The score for Plain Crazy is 7.141, enough for 6th place. And now to introduce our next driver, I have 13-year-old Chase. Chase, take it away.
Next up, give it up for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Give it up one more time for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. This is your last chance to give them your scores. Go to judgeszone.com. Score now, score now.
And there he is, getting out of that Monster Jam truck, and he wants to hear you fans. A great freestyle out of Triton Robbins. And thank you to Chase for introducing him. Scores are now locked. And the score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is 7.378, enough for 6th place. And last, but certainly not least, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Milwaukee, scores are open. Give it up one more time. John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Go to judgeszone.com right now. 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores.
And he gives you a backflip. You guys, I did not even know that was coming. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity. And go ahead and get those scores locked in. That score to beat is El Toro Loco with a 9.219. The score for John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity, is 9.655, which means your winner here in the freestyle competition is John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity. He will add 8 points towards an overall event championship, but was it enough to grab it all? Right now, let's add it all up. The JCB racing competition earned 4 points. In the two-wheel skills challenge, this person earned 8 points. In the donut competition, 4. And in the freestyle competition, 8 points. An overall event total of 24 points means your winner is John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity. And so far, he is sweeping the weekend with freestyle wins. Huge congratulations to John Zimmer Jr. Grabbed an overall win yesterday, and then here he is with the freestyle with the overall. We will get to hear from him in just a moment with our pit reporter. And there his dad is. Driver of Zombie, John Zimmer Sr., out there on the pod with him. And some camaraderie, of course. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, always proud of his competitors.
I am here on the pod with your freestyle champion and your overall event champion. Give it up one more time. John, that was crazy. We already had some crazy freestyle runs. You were the last competitor, and then that backflip happened. What was that moment like where you were lining up and you knew you were about to hit that backflip?
Well, I gotta even take you way before I lined up for it. Once they told me I was going last in the freestyle lineup, I was like, God dang it, I don't want to go last. Following up these amazing drivers, you gotta pull something out, man. Fern stomped that backflip, almost had a crazy save. I knew the door was wide open though. One clean backflip and a great run was gonna put me on top. Didn't think I was in the running for the overall, so I mean, I'll take that when I can get it. This is pretty sweet.
You know, this series is one of the most competitive in Monster Jam right now. In fact, it's so competitive. You are our first two-time winner of the series. That's got to feel good.
It definitely does. You know, it's reminded me of my 23 season. I had so many wins, and I can't take them all to myself. My dad was behind me wrenching on my truck. He was crew chiefing with me. Now we're out here beating and banging with our Monster Jam trucks. He's driving Zombie, just giving me a hard time, man, trying to keep up with the old man. Got a little Chucky in the back, keeping this thing tight and right, running the wrenches. We got another one. Second on the series. Most overalls on the series. If that don't say something, I don't know what does, man. This is awesome.
Give it up one more time, John Zimmer Jr.
Thanks, Carlos. An incredible night culminates with John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity, winning the overall event championship and getting 24 points towards a series championship. Thank you so much for coming out, and don't forget to stop by the merchandise stands on your way out to pick up the latest Spin Master diecast trucks and other great items. Also, make sure to visit monsterjam.com for results, tickets, digital content, and to book your next trip to Salt Lake City for World Finals 24. On behalf of Feld Entertainment and Monster Jam, for my co-host, Carlos Caraballo, I'm Lindsay Noble, and we'll see you next